Here in the middle is the woman's womb, fallopian tube, ovary. When the ovaries function smoothly, of course, each person is different. The vagina has many wrinkles. So if you put a vaginoscope on it, it looks like a contour line. Also, there are a lot of wrinkles. The length of the vagina, the degree of wrinkles, the volume of the vagina, and the pressure varies greatly from person to person. So, by creating these wrinkles, the quality laser improves strength and elasticity. And we don't just make the volume unconditionally narrow. Don't make it unconditionally narrow. Not narrow in this way. But make it expand and contract, like an accordion through the formation of wrinkles. If you just make it narrow unconditionally, you will get tired of each other. Just like a flower with layers of roses, this kind of tissue should be reminiscent of the vagina. To be healthy. As if full of succulence. But the morning glory here is very thin. When this happens, it always hurts. So, women who have such a thin tissue, like a morning glory and just flaccidity, are very inelastic. So there's no feeling like we're holding each other's hands. There are cases where such a thin tissue, like the morning glory tissue, is just narrow. Sometimes there are many of these succulents. However, you can think of adding a filler, as putting these numerous succulents in various ways. You can think that numerous succulents make buds like roses like this. But at menopause, estrogen drops and wrinkles disappear. However, according to the patients, they say that the washboard is worn out. But it is not because the washboard is attached. The vaginal wall becomes thinner like this. It just gets thinner. It gets thinner. So, if the thinned vagina degenerates, like a morning glory, it will be very painful. It makes it difficult for the partner to enter your house. A woman's vagina, just like this. You can think of a vaginal wall, like this. Just like a petal. Then, it is easy to break, and is easy to tear. So there is no elasticity. You can think of succulents or contour lines. A woman's vagina, so a woman's vagina, of fleshy or contour lines, can be reminiscent of a rose with layers of roses like this. Roses with many layers. Are in full bloom. And the buds are like this. In any case, the vagina should have a lot of wrinkles. So that you can think of a rose like this. The vagina of a postmenopausal woman loses all of these wrinkles and just narrows. It gets narrower, depending on the person, but it's so different. There are women in their 70s who have this quality. Really, according to the expression of ladies, the succulents are blooming. But there are women who are narrow like this. Then what happens is tearing. It explodes, it's dented, torn, dented. Torn, ripped, torn, dented. And it takes a month to heal. Think carefully. Human cells are identical to the menstrual cycle. It takes a month, 1 month, Then, it barely stuck and healed. And now I'm almost full of weight now. But again, it hurts again. It hurts again, it hurts, and it continues, it hurts. It becomes an annual event. It's not that the car is on fire, it's because it hurts when it's going to catch on fire. It makes life very depressing. And right at 12 o'clock is the urethra. That's why it hurts so much when you pee. Whole body tingles with electricity. You visit the hospital and say, "I got bladder infections again. Where are you? Just get out of the house." You might call your husband and say stuff like this in my office. In fact, this woman is very distressed. I live with cystitis and live with pain. If this pain hurts here, it goes up here. My stomach hurts all the way to my stomach, and later I think my head hurts now. I think my whole body hurts. Life seems to be depressing and it really hurts. Vulvar pain in women cracks, tears. Takes a month to heal. And this hurts all year round. Annual event, monthly event. It hurts all year round. Like this pink color. This kind of flower. That decorated the wedding hall at the wedding. Can become like this again. So if you look closely here, there are rose thorns. There are thorns, but when it comes to how my husband feels about this narrowed vagina. Why do I always get stabbed like this? What did I do? He says, see the thorns? He gets the feeling of being stabbed by a thorn. Or, I feel like my fingertips are peeling off now. It's very painful. Women think they're the only one suffering, but from a man's point of view, I just held hands with my wife once. And it's really painful. As if an important part of me had been peeled off like this. What a pretty rose. It is a coordination of love that helps two people live happily. Hope this helps. Comforting each other in this harsh and difficult world. You did a good job. It's hard to live. Like this. This was your love coordinator. That helps you live as flowers. Thank you.